All right guys, today we are in a very special car. This Torana, Holden Torana 1975. The inside here is really cool. I love this style of cluster, how it's like 4 different parts. I love this SLR on the badging. It is a genuine SLR and there is a Peter Brock sticker. This one was a 253 manual, has been converted back to auto, but very cool car in here. It really is a very special place. And if I just jump out for a second, you can have a look at this gorgeous interior. I mean, look at this, really well appointed. And if we just have a little close here for a second, that awesome stickering on the bottom there looks absolutely fantastic. Very cool, period correct, super wide Simmons. The black on the bonnet. I really like this color too. You know, a lot of the Toranas that you see are green or orange. It's really nice to see one that's a little bit different. There's our Torana badging. Super cool. This is actually my VN. We've just parked it next to it for some photos, but very cool. Reverse cowl, massive body kit, very 70s. There's our big wing that says SLR 5000, and even better, our drop tank. It looks really good, this thing, and it sounds even better, which I'll show you in a second. Overall though, really cool car, and I'm very excited to take you guys for a drive. No power steering, and if we pop the bonnet here, there's our Holden 5-litre. Look at this little monster. It's just had a rebuild, 286 cam, but it makes really good power. I think it was 209 kilowatts at the wheels, which is excellent in a car that weighs, well, nothing. Very cool engine bay, very tidy. Might have put the VN to shame. I'm really excited to take this car for a drive, guys. It's a real classic Aussie muscle, if Cold Chisel was a car. I will be doing a proper overview, like I said, on this car, but God, look at it. Just so tough. I mean, listen to this. What a cool noise, guys. Now again, I'm going to be easy on this car, guys, and I'm sorry, I'm sure that will disappoint some of you guys, but you know, the dollar value, and you know, not even just that, but the rarity of this car. Oh, sorry, I got distracted. The rarity of this car is, yeah, it's really high, and this car is absolutely somebody's baby, and I really do respect that. It needs this car is extremely well cared for in every single aspect. There is no expense spared on it, so I really want to respect that, and you know, drive it as minimally as possible, because you know, all it takes is someone else being silly on the road, and then we're missing a piece of Aussie history. But yeah, this car is very special, guys. And look, I have to be honest, as much as I loved that XB Falcon a few weeks ago, and that was a great car, it was very fun to drive, I think that this drives a little bit nicer. This doesn't have power steering, so it is a bit, you know, it's a little bit more raw, a little bit more like probably what I expected, but it's much more connected to the road, I think, than that XB felt. And I'm a little bit biased. I'm a much, you know, what a fantastic noise. Like I said, it does make it does make good power, 200 and something kilowatts, which is really good, but you know, we're not going to be using all of that power. It's a very special car, this. I love the reverse cowl. I love all of these badges in here. It's a really cool. I love the steering wheel and the Peter Brock sticker over there. It's a really cool experience, guys. And if you ever had the chance to drive a Torana, I definitely would recommend it. It's extremely special. It definitely feels like a big muscle car. I don't know how well it would go on, like, you know, bends and things like that, but in terms of straight line Aussie muscle, it's tough as old nails. It really is very, very cool. Yeah, it's so special, and I'm very, very lucky that the owner of this car was happy enough for me to drive it, because, you know, I'm even nervous sometimes about someone else driving my VN 5 litre, and that's worth about 10% of this car. So yeah, it's very, very lucky. Might just give it a bit more of a squirt, but nothing silly. I almost don't, the power almost doesn't faze me. It's just such a cool noise. It's a really cool car, guys. Oh my god, I really can't understand why people that like these and like Kingswoods and Prems and stuff don't really like the Commodores. These are a really different experience than, you know, anything with an LS1, which is sort of what I'm used to. Very, very cool car, and yeah, we can all thank Nigel for lending this to us for the day. I have done a proper overview of this car, guys, so I will share that with you later on, but I also just wanted to do a sort of a little bit more of a raw video of driving these old girls, because these are extremely collectible. And look, if you're from my generation, these are out of reach cars. You know, this one, you know, 200, this particular one, you know, sort of 160 plus $1,000 for a car like this in this condition, and they could really go up from there. So I'm very, very fortunate to be able to spend the day with one. Oh, that's some of Victoria's worst potholes just there. But anyway, when you're driving a car like this, you know, you got to make sure you're looking at the road ahead, looking at the car in front and not getting too close, and also looking in the rear view, making sure that no one's tailgating you and stuff. And no, it's a really cool experience, guys, and I'm very, very lucky. So I hope that you guys enjoyed the video. I have certainly enjoyed my time with the old Torana. It is a very special car. It is an icon of Australian motoring, and something that the average Aussie really, you know, connects with. I think that a lot of people will like this car, because even if they have never owned one, they have always seen one, aspired to own one, or maybe they have owned one in their youth and they're starting to collect them now. And I think, I don't know, it's a really, really special car. And if you guys would like your car on the channel, then please feel free to reach out. Otherwise, thank you for liking, subscribing, following along and everything. But very, very cool piece of Australian muscle.